I'm about to do your Libra tarot reading for May 2022, and in this Libra love reading, we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Libra, what is going on with you? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Libra love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Libra tarot reading for you. Now, in this Libra love reading today, we are going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And I'm going to do that by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Libra, 3 cards for your person. Then I'm going to clarify everything with a second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now, keep in mind, as always, that this is not a personal reading. This is a general collective reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person the same way I would if I were doing a personal reading for you. Now, if a personal reading with me is something you're interested in, I'd be happy to do a personal reading for you. You can get all the information about my readings in the description, as well as the first pinned comment right below this video. But this is a general collective reading, which means I'm tapping into the collective energy of a large group of Libra people that I'm responsible for getting messages for. Which pretty much means that there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate with every single Libra person on the entire planet all at the same time, because not every Libra person on the whole planet is going through the same situation or experiencing the same set of energies all at the same time. It's also important to keep in mind in collective readings like this that energies can and do get flipped around backwards from time to time, like roles can get reversed, especially for cross watchers, which just means if you're not a Libra and you're watching this Libra tarot reading because you have the hots for a Libra and you want to know what's going on between the two of you, I'm totally cool with that. Just keep in mind that especially for cross watchers, energies are very prone to get flipped around backwards and roles get reversed. So you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check out the videos for your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos, the information on my personal readings, the different tarot decks I'm using in this reading, information about Orgone pyramids, Libra crystals, energy protection, all kinds of fun, helpful stuff is in the description right below this video. But enough yakking, let's get on with this Libra love reading for May 2022, and let's start by getting one card for what's the mutual point of interest between Libra and their romantic person of interest here in May 2022, please. What's going on between Libra and their romantic person of interest? What's the mutual point of interest between the two of them, please? Whoa. Have cards keep trying to explode and not come out. That usually means we got some start-stop kind of energy going on. Okay, let's get 3 cards for Libra. What's going on with Libra as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between them? Okay. Very interesting. What's going on with Libra's person as it relates to Libra and the connection between them here in May 2022, please. Well. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the 3 of Cups. Now, this is Cancer energy. The 3 of Cups is usually reconciliation energy. It's usually about being reunited and celebrating, or about being united to begin with and celebrating. Every once in a while, this can be an energy of having like a third-party love connection, because we do have 3 cups of love in the picture here. I'm not quite sure that's what it is, though. I have the 4 of Swords next, which is Libra energy. This is an energy of taking a pause, taking a break. It's about choosing to go internal to do some healing on something, or to do some thinking about something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here. So it's looking like we have a break in this connection, and overall we have an energy of trying to reconcile that. Yeah, definitely that's what it is. We have Temperance right under that. This is the Sagittarius Major Arcana card. This is an energy of patience. It's about blending two things together little bits at a time, not being in a big hurry about it, like doing it nice and slow, being willing to take a step back and look at the big picture and see how all this is working out before you come back in and blend a little more together and make some fine-tuning adjustments. This can also be reconciliation energy too. In a standard tarot deck, it shows an angel with two cups. The cups and the water represent love and emotion, and in that picture the love has been separated into two cups, and she's kind of tilting them sideways, and the water is reconnecting. So it's about recombining love that's been separated a lot of times. Right under that we have the Nine of Swords, which is Gemini energy. This is an energy of fear, worry, anxiety, thinking about something over and over and over again with all that fear and worry behind the thinking, and doing that to the point that it's starting to cause you to be stressed out, some physical stress developing here. So, looking like we got a break in your connection here and some serious thinking about reconciling, possibly worrying if that's going to happen, or worrying if that's possible, or worrying about should I do that. That's the overall gist of what it looks like this reading is going to talk to me about here. I'll probably have to come back to that a little bit more as we move along, but this mutual point of interest is shared energy that's affecting both of you. So it's affecting you, Libra, it's affecting your person. Doesn't necessarily have to affect you both exactly the same way. Usually I don't really fully understand what's going on with this card until I get part of the way through your energy, and then I'll be able to see how it relates to you. I'll come back to it again as I go through your person's energy and see how it relates to them. But this shared energy that's affecting you both in May 2022, Libra, is the Seven of Coins, Seven of Pentacles. You're probably going to hear me interchange coins and pentacles, that term around. This deck calls them coins. The other deck I'm using to clarify calls them pentacles. They're exactly the same thing. The Seven of Coins is Taurus energy. This is an energy of taking a pause to reflect and take stock of this connection, take stock of the situation you guys are finding yourselves in. And what you're doing is looking at the seeds that you guys have planted between the two of you, and you're trying to decide, is this going to turn into the Ten of Pentacles that I really want, like that maximum stability and abundance and prosperity, that happy, stable home life where we have combined our lives together into one? Is it going to turn into that? Is this worth me continuing to invest my time, effort, and energy in, or reinvest, in this case, my time, effort, and energy into it? Or is this a spot where maybe it's not going to pan out the way I want it to, and maybe I should just cut my losses and move on? So it looks like that's energy affecting both of you here. You're both taking time to contemplate and ask those types of questions. So tell me more about this Seven of Coins, please. Why is that the shared energy between Libra and their romantic person of interest in May 2022? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. Now, Knights are action takers, and cups are about love and emotions. So this is actions toward love and emotions. It's like romantic offers, romantic gestures, moving forward with romantic offers and gestures, trying to move forward in a love connection, trying to advance the connection here. Yeah, and right behind that we have the Nine of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy of being walled off and defensive. Now, this is also a card of healing. This is the wounded warrior. He's been hurt, hence the wall that he's built around himself. He's tired of being hurt. He doesn't want to get hurt anymore. He doesn't want to get hurt again. So he's built this wall as a way to protect himself. It's kind of like a defense mechanism here. This is telling me someone here has been hurt, or there is some wall in the way of moving forward with this advancing of the connection here. Got the Knight of Pentacles right behind that. So I've seen two Knights already. This is the slowest moving Knight in the deck. This is very slow forward moving energy, like methodical, one foot in front of the other, one step at a time, not being willing to skip any steps. So this is either things are happening nice and slow, or someone in this connection, whether that's you, Libra, or your person, is moving things really slow here. Sometimes, most of the time for me, this is a very frustrating type of an energy where someone here is wanting things to move at a much faster pace than they're actually moving. It might be a case where, from your perspective, it feels like the Hanged Man. It feels like no progress is happening. There's no forward movement at all. There actually is forward movement. Progress is happening. It's just so damn slow that you may not be able to see it from your perspective. definitely got some sort of a choice going on here. So we've got trying to advance toward love or move forward in this connection, but there's a wall in the way. Someone's been hurt. Progress is happening slow. Now we've got Aries energy of the Two of Wands, a fork in the road, a crossroads in this connection, a decision point, and it's a decision about which path leads me to the world that I really want. What is it that I want? How do I get there from here? Which of these two paths do I choose? It looks like the path that you really want, both of you, is the Four of Wands, which is more Aries energy. This is an energy of like stability. It's like stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. These Four Wands represent 1111, which is the number of manifesting. A lot of times this is an energy of someone was at this fork in the road trying to decide what is it that I want for my world, for my life. And then they went to the Three of Wands, which is an energy of having made that decision and starting taking steps in that direction, taking actions to get what I want. And it just hasn't panned out yet. It hasn't fully materialized in the physical reality yet. Well, in the Four of Wands, this is a celebration of that thing you're trying to manifest actually showing up. So this is feeling like what you both really want is stability in the connection, stability in your home, your family lives. Some sort of wall in the way, progress is happening too slow, but there is at the least a desire here to move this forward. Even though you both seem to be taking time to reflect on this and contemplate this and decide, is this even going to turn into that kind of stability that I want? Now to clarify that Seven of Coins, I have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor. This Four of Coins is Capricorn energy. Again, fours are about stability, so this can be stability in the physical world, the physical reality. It could be financial stability. This can also represent an energy of holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. So even though there's this contemplating the connection and whether I should continue on with it or cut my losses, there's an energy from both of you about not wanting to let go, not wanting to lose the other person. Even though we have some Libra energy of the Three of Swords here, heartbreak and sadness caused by a third energy. Now that third energy does not always have to be a romantic third party, although it totally can be. I have the Three of Cups here. That could be a third party love connection because there are three cups of love. This third energy though can be literally anything that's not you, that's not your person, that's causing some sort of grief, some sort of a problem, sadness here. This can be working too much. It could be one of your careers, your job getting in the way. Be going to school too much. It could be spending too much time partying, hanging out with somebody else. Like this could be like an addiction. It could be nosy friends or nosy family members or some third party sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. It could be geographic distance. Pretty much anything where you're thinking, well, could it be this? If you're asking that question, it could be that. It could be anything. But something is in the way here, causing some sort of heartbreaking situation. Next, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is sometimes divine timing. I did see this really slow moving energy where it seems like progress isn't happening as fast as one of you would like it or as fast as both of you would like it to. This could be, hey, this is on its own divine timing. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. There really ain't a damn thing either of you can do to speed it up. Now, this can represent the Wheel of Fate or the Wheel of Destiny. So this can represent a fated event. This can represent a change in the luck and fortune of the connection. Things could have been going great for you guys, and then suddenly the wheel spun the other way, and shit went to hell in a handbasket pronto. We had heartbreaking situation. Could have been a third party show up. Not sure what this is. It can just represent a change in the luck and fortune. Now, this could also represent, in this taking time to contemplate, the primary thing you're contemplating is how to reunite, how to move forward with this, how to get past this break that we're having, how to get past the wall that's in the way so that we can recombine all of this, and it's just not happening fast enough here. And it looks like there's a decision that needs made about that, and there's a lot of fear, worry, and anxiety regarding that decision. So, this could be you guys both trying to figure out how to spin that wheel the other way. How do I intervene here and change the luck and fortune of what's going on? Possibly that's what it is, because we have the Emperor as the last clarifier, the Aries Major Arcana card. This is an energy of taking control, taking charge of a situation. This is someone who's a master manifester. He's got all the tools and resources to put together a plan to get what he wants, and then execute that plan to get what he wants. Looks like what you want is to spin the wheel the other way and be able to move forward past the wall to get back to the spot where you guys are reunited. Now, this can also be a controlling energy, and it could be telling me that that's what changed the luck and fortune. Somebody here got all control freak. Could be that. Again, like I said, this usually doesn't make full sense to me until I get at least part of the way through your energy, and then I'll be able to see how it relates to you. I'll come back to this again as I come through your person's energy, and we'll see how it relates to them. But in your energy in this connection for May 2022, Libra, we got Faith, or the Hierophant card, the Five of Coins, or Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Now, we just saw that Knight of Cups right here on the story on the bottom of the deck, trying to move forward in a love connection. This Faith card is the Hierophant card. This is the Taurus Major Arcana card. This is a card of commitment. It's about taking things to the next level, being in a committed connection, a committed relationship. This is sometimes the marriage card. Tell me more about Faith, or the Hierophant for Libra, please. Why is that Libra's first card? That one, huh? Okay. Well, you just can't make this stuff up. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, this is Aries or Leo energy. This is someone who's bold and passionate and fiery and determined, and she knows exactly what she wants. This is someone who doesn't accept excuses. She doesn't accept bullshit. She knows what she wants, and she's going to go get what she wants. And she almost always gets it because she's so bold and determined. This is someone who's very intuitive here. Also someone who's like pretty much what you see is what you get. She's not pretending to be anybody else. She's just completely out in the open. Looks like an energy of what you want is commitment, and this Three of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy. This is a card of teamwork and collaboration and working together as equals to build something of value. What you would be building together here is the Ten of Pentacles, and we've seen something being alluded to that here with this Seven of Coins, Seven of Pentacles. Like, is this going to turn into the Ten of Pentacles that I want? The combining of us together into one unit where we live together, where we're potentially married. The marriage card here. We did also see the Four of Wands, which can also be a marriage card. Looks like that's what you're wanting here, is being able to work together as equals to build something like that. But then we got this Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. This is a painful situation or event. This is like a mentally or psychologically painful thing. Sometimes this can be someone, like, there's some like conflict. Fives are conflict, so it can be an argument, it can be a fight, it could be a breakup. This could be like bitter words being spoken between the two of you, words being used like weapons, tongues being used like swords. It can also be an energy of someone who has like a winning at all cost type of a mentality. It could be a betrayal. I do have this Emperor energy and the shared energy affecting you both. This is definitely someone who has a winning at all cost mentality most of the time. It could be someone was playing a little bit unfair here in terms of trying to control everything and making sure they got what they want, regardless of how it made the other person feel. At its core, though, this is some mentally or psychologically painful situation or event that's tied to working together as equals and building something of value. It looks like we had a fight and a breakup is what it looks like. Yeah, I think someone manifested a painful situation here. The Magician is the master manifester of the deck. Having all the tools and abilities and skills and like everything you need to manifest or create from nothing whatever it is your will desires. He's got the four aces of the four suits on the table, the four wands, which represent 1111, the number of manifesting. So this is about your thoughts and your actions creating the world around you. So this is telling me someone's thoughts and actions created this painful situation here. Don't know what it's about yet. And there's definitely also an energy of trying to manifest being able to move away from that painful situation. We're going from the 5 of Swords to the 6 of Swords. This is about moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving the rough, choppy waters of the past behind you. At its core, it's about moving away from that mentally or psychologically painful thing, leaving it in the past where it belongs and moving forward toward what you want. But the woman and the child and the swords in the boat represent that even though you're trying to do that, you're carrying either some lessons or some burdens from the past along with you. As it relates to wanting a commitment and wanting to work together here, definitely something got in the way of that. To clarify this Hierophant card, we got the 4 of Swords again, which we just saw here, the second card down in the overall energy. Have the 5 of Pentacles here, which is your very next card I'll clarify next. The Leo Major Arcana card, Strength, and the Aquarius Major Arcana card, the Star. So this 4 of Swords, again, Libra energy. We already saw this here. It's taking a pause, taking a break. There is a break in this connection. There's a break in the commitment of this. And there's either an energy of trying to heal that on your end, or an energy of you trying to figure out what to do moving forward with that commitment. Because there's definitely been a breakup. The 5 of Pentacles is a card of abandonment. It's Taurus energy. It's being abandoned. It's about being cast aside. It's about being left out in the cold. This is definitely a breakup card. And not only do I have it here, it's your very next card. And it's definitely related to the commitment too, because the Hierophant card is the 5 of the Major Arcana. He rules over the 5s of the 4 suits of the deck. We just saw the 5 of Swords. Now I've got the 5 of Pentacles twice. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but your person's last card in their energy is the 5 of Swords. So he rules over those different 5s of the deck. He manages the conflicts. And that conflict seems to be directly related to the commitment. Next we have the Leo Major Arcana, Strength. This card always tells me that there is a difficult situation that you're dealing with, and it's requiring you to dig down deep and tap into all your internal strength in order to even make it through this hard situation here. Now, this can also be an energy of you trying to tame that beast inside yourself, trying to rein yourself in, trying to hold yourself back, not let your emotions get the best of you to where you do something like too hasty or too harsh and make some kind of a mistake that makes it worse. So this is either you trying to rein yourself in or being forced to tap into your internal strength to make it through this. Could actually be both at the same time. So just take that how it resonates. But the final card to clarify the Hierophant is the Star, the Aquarius Major Arcana card. This is a card of healing. It's a card of hope. In a love reading, this can represent you're viewing your person as a gift to you from the universe. You're viewing them as like what you think of as the one for you. This is also card 17 of the Major Arcana. Card 16, the one right before this in the sequence, is the Tower. So you don't ever make it to the Star without going through a Tower moment of some kind first. I see 2 cards that are telling me there was a breakup. I've got 2 cards here with these 4 of Swords telling me that you are currently on a break from each other. I've seen the 5 of Swords twice now, the Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Swords. Definitely had some bad stuff going on. Even though I don't have a Tower out here yet, I know there has been one for you, or you wouldn't have the Star showing up here. When the Tower happens and there's this big abrupt change in your life and something comes crumbling down, whether that's your relationship or a belief system you were operating from, or like the mental model of the world you were operating from, and something happened to change all that, and now it's like it's shattered in front of your eyes, and now nothing's the same as it was the day before this. It's really hard to see your way moving forward from there, which is typically why people have to go inside themselves and do some contemplating to figure out what to do. It's typically why people take stock of the situation they're in and the connection they're in and figure out, do I continue with this or do I cut my losses here? It's hard to see your way moving forward after the Tower, and the Star is the guiding light from the universe that lights the way for you so you can see your path moving forward. It's where your hope comes from. It's where your healing comes from. So even though that you guys are on a break and there's been a breakup and there's this difficult situation, deep down you still have the hope that this can be reunited and celebrate, that we can get this commitment back, is what it's looking like to me. Because you definitely have this energy that's affecting you of holding on tightly and not wanting to let go. Even though you're heartbroken about whatever happened here, you're looking for a way to take control of this and turn this situation around here. That seems to be what you actually desire. Now, your second card here, central to your energy, Libra, is the Five of Coins, Five of Pentacles. Again, we already saw that. Abandonment, Taurus energy, being cast aside, left out in the cold. It's a breakup. So tell me more about this Five of Coins, please. Why is that here for Libra? What's going on with this Five of Coins, please? Make sure nothing flipped over here. That felt kind of funny. I got that feeling when I was shuffling to get the cards out of the main deck for this mutual energy. Cards kept flipping over but not coming out, and I had to go through twice to get one card out, which is very unusual for me. It feels like start and stop, like emotional or energetically stuttering. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands again. Aries energy of a fork in the road, a crossroads in your life, in this connection. It's a decision point for you about what is it that you really want and which path leads you there. Which path do I go down? Which path do I leave behind in order to get what I want? King of Cups is right behind that. This is telling me that you have a lot of love and emotions for your person, or that your person has a lot of love and emotions for you. Either way, the King of Cups is someone who maintains his emotional composure. He doesn't like publicly broadcast his feelings on stuff. He doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. So it's really hard to tell. He's got a great poker face, so it's like really hard to tell what he's feeling here. So this is someone who has a lot of love and emotions for you and is not outwardly expressing that. They're not telling you about it. Or this is you having a lot of love and emotions for your person, even though there was a breakup and you're just not outwardly expressing it. It's one or the other, or potentially both. You just got to take that how it resonates for you. This is also a decision-making energy, though. Someone who consults their intuition and their emotions when they make decisions here. And we have right in front of it a card of being at a decision point. What is it that I want? And tapping into your emotions and your intuitions in terms of like trying to figure that out, trying to make that decision. And it seems like it's a hard one, though. The Ten of Wands is Sagittarius energy of a heavy burden that you're carrying here. Now, this is a 10, and in tarot, 10s are completions. So this represents what should be the completion of this heavy burden. This should be the spot where you can lay this burden down and move forward without it. And I think that's what you're trying to decide here. Do I lay the connection down and move forward without it? Or can we lay the burden of what's been going on between us down so that we can move forward without it? And I think there is at least a piece of you that wants to hold on to this, but then another piece of you is heartbroken to the point where you're now stepping into this Eight of Cups, Pisces energy here. This is a card of detachment. This is emotional detachment, physical detachment, like physically walking away. The person in the card is walking away from 8 full cups of love. And they're doing that because they're not fully content with the 8 cups that they have. They're not fully happy. They know there's something better out there for them. So they're making the difficult but conscious choice to walk away from what they have to go down a brand new path. Leaving something behind, going down a brand new path toward what they think is going to lead them to their emotional happiness and fulfillment. They're walking away from 8 cups, going off in search of their 9th and their 10th cup. Yeah, and right behind this 8 of Cups is the 10 of Cups. Now, even though, again, I don't have the Tower out here, I know a Tower happened because the Star is here. The Wheel of Fortune, something abruptly shifted here. This is Pisces energy. This is like most people's goal in love and emotions and relationships. It's that happy fairy tale love connection we all want. That happy fairy tale ending where 2 people are combined together and fully in love with each other and everyone's happy. This could be a case where you believed at some point, like the mental model of the world you were operating from told you that this person is the one for you, that this is the happy fairy tale connection you've always dreamed of. And now something has changed here, and we've had a breakup. We've got a painful situation, very difficult to make it through this. Yeah, that changing hurt you. Your wall is up here. It could be that there is a wall in the way for you as well. Also, though, keep in mind that even though from your position, it probably feels like nothing's happening, nothing's moving, no progress is being made. This is not the Hanged Man. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And yes, those energies feel almost identical when you're going through them. But there is progress being made here. It's just really damn slow, and it's happening a lot slower than you'd like to see it. Now, to clarify this Five of Pentacles, this breakup, this abandonment, Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, and Death. I'm getting mixed feelings here on this one, which usually means that it's one way for you and another way for a different Libra that's going to show up and watch this after you. This Knight of Cups, again, is an action taker. Actions toward love and emotions, romantic gestures, romantic offers, moving forward with a love offer, moving forward in a connection, trying to advance that. I'm feeling like the heaviness of this for you here. I keep trying to yawn, and I'm not tired at all. I'm not sure yet if this is telling me that there was a breakup here because your person was moving forward in a love offer somewhere else. I do have two cards here that could represent a third party. And actually, when I go down, I stopped at this Nine of Swords here, where there's the reconciliation or the third party. There's a break taking place trying to figure this out. Can we put it back together? Can we recombine this and reconcile this? Fear, worry, and anxiety about that, stress about that. The very next card down that I stopped at is the Seven of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. Usually lying, cheating, stealing, deceptive behavior, sneaking around behind backs, trying to get away with something. It could be a case where that's what was going on. It could be that there was a third party. Now, this can also, besides being like the lying and cheating and deception, this can be an energy of self-preservation. Like the whole reason the dude is stealing the swords is because he doesn't want to be hurt. He's stealing the swords to make sure they can't be used against him, that they can't be used to hurt him. Now, this can also be an energy of leaving something behind because he can't carry all 7 swords. He has to leave 2 of them behind. He's carrying away 5 swords, and we've seen the 5 of swords twice, the painful situation. So this could be you being very worried and stressed out about, am I going to get hurt again? I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want a repeat of the past. 6 of Cups is Scorpio energy of the past, thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, nostalgia about the past, thinking about the good old days and the way things used to be between the two of you. It can even represent someone from the past making a comeback. If you guys are broken up, this can represent your person coming back. This could also represent, if we have a third party and some sneakiness going on, someone from the past in terms of like either someone they were with previous to you or someone that they have known for a period of time. Not a brand new person that they just met spur of the moment, but someone that they already knew. They could have had a relationship with them. I do have the 3 of Swords again next, which we already have out here in the shared energy. Heartbreak and sadness from a third energy. Ten of Wands, heavy burden. 2 of Swords, Libra energy of a decision needing to be made, only it's not being made yet. Could be because there's not enough information to decide. Could be there's something that you don't know about yet. Could be that there's something that you don't want to see and you're leaving the blinders on purpose. I don't have like definitive answer that yes, there is 100% a third party involved, although it's laid plenty of hints for me to leave that door open. Next, to clarify this Five of Pentacles, this breakup, this abandonment, we have the High Priestess. This is she who knows. Now, she sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she has access to all the information you and I as humans don't have access to. She knows everything. She sees everything. Problem with her, she doesn't always tell us everything. Sometimes there's stuff that we're just not meant to know. Sometimes there's stuff we don't need to know until it's time for us to know, until divine timing, then it's time for you to know. At which point, she'll clue you in through your intuition, through your gut feelings, through signs, synchronicities, dreams with messages. So she in and of herself can represent there's something you don't quite know about. She can also represent that there's something you don't quite know about, as in you don't have any facts to support it. You didn't see it with your own eyes. You can't prove it. You can't even point out and put your finger on it. Yet somehow you know anyway. It's like you're just able to feel it. You're able to tell. Like your intuition popped off and told you, hey, we got somebody here advancing love connections here. Could be that. Now, this also could be in a love reading, at least from your point of view, this connection with this person is deeper than just something physical. It's deeper than just something emotional. This could be like a spiritual type connection. It could be like a divine connection here. I do have several cards out here representing the divine. So this could just be an incredibly powerful connection for you. And even though things have changed, even though there has been this abandonment happen, there's still at least a part of you wanting to move forward with this. Part of you could be feeling drawn to that. At the same time, this could be you just intuitively know things were being advanced somewhere else in terms of love and emotions, which could be what led to the breakup, what led to this difficult situation, what led to the Tower that I don't actually have out here, but I know is here because of the star. The final card to clarify the Five of Pentacles is Death, Scorpio energy. I got a lot of water energy here clarifying this Five of Pentacles, which is kind of funny. I have like Cancer energy here, which is water energy. But other than this card, I don't see any other water out here other than your next card. But death is an ending to something. This is something dying for a couple of reasons. Like this can be a case where there's some new blessing trying to come into your life and it doesn't have room to fit because there's something else already occupying its spot that it's supposed to occupy. And that thing is actually already dead. You just haven't let go of it yet. You haven't let it fully die and fall away to make room for the new blessing that's coming in. Now, this could be telling you that this breakup is actually good because there is a new person trying to come in. And your intuition, your gut feelings, the divine is trying to be telling you this, or has been trying to tell you this. And this is saying just let it die and fall away so the new thing can fit. Now, this can also be an energy of a very painful transformation process taking place. So if you think about a caterpillar, it goes into a cocoon, and when it comes out of that cocoon, it's not a caterpillar anymore. The caterpillar aspect has died. It's transformed through a painful metamorphosis that's not fun to go through, but it goes through this painful transformation, and when it comes out of the cocoon, it's a beautiful butterfly instead of the ugly little caterpillar, which is going to come on. It's a worm with hair on it. It's not very pretty. But this is one of those situations where you're going through the shit right now. You're going through the painful transformation right now, and it's not a party. It's not fun and games for you. But when you come out the other side of that transformation, you're better and more beautiful than you were before you came into it. So that could be what this is saying about this connection. It could be saying that. This has got some weird feelings to it too. I'm picking up like two distinct messages, and I'm not sure which part of it is for you and which part of it is for somebody else here. But your final card here for May 2022, Libra, is that Knight of Cups again. See, this is something else that I just noticed too. The Knight of Cups and Death. Look how similar those cards look. They're both going in the same direction. They're both on white horses. They're both wearing armor. He's got a cup in his hand. He's got a flag in his hand. They're holding out the same hand. The horse has the same leg up. It's like the similarities are very striking here. This is almost saying like either someone moving forward in a love connection is what killed this between the two of you, or there is some very painful transformation taking place in this love connection. That's all clarifying a breakup to the commitment that we were in. It's definitely a hard thing to get through, because right next to Death is the Strength card. Taking every bit of internal strength you have to make it through it. And I'm clarifying the Five of Pentacles, that breakup, and I get the High Priestess, and laying directly beside the High Priestess is the other Five of Pentacles. This is almost feeling like this is She Who Knows. This is almost feeling like you knew something was up. You knew some breakup was about to take place. You knew there was some advancement somewhere else, is what it really feels like, if I'm being honest with you. So let's clarify this Knight of Cups and find out what that's about here. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. Why is that showing up here in Libra's energy, please? Why is the Knight of Cups here? See, look, this has got something to do with it. It's got a lot going on with it. All the cards trying to separate from me. It means that you got a lot going on as it relates to this Knight of Cups. And yeah, you probably just saw me flip a card right side up. You probably saw me do that with the Emperor down here. I don't read reversals. I just flip them right side up unless one of them screams at me and tells me not to. That didn't happen, so it's going upright. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups, please. Okay. Shit. I was hoping it wasn't that. Damn. On the bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. Now, pages are messengers, so this represents news and messages and communications about love and emotions. This can be the expressing of feelings. This can be like flirtatious energy. It could be love offers, romantic offers. The page is the lowest form of the court cards. It goes Page, Knight, Queen, King. So this is the least developed, the least mature. So this could be beginning stages of like an immature, premature love offer. This can sometimes represent an apology. This can represent that there was advancement toward love and emotions. This is interesting too, because this Knight of Cups that I'm clarifying is facing the exact opposite way of a standard Knight of Cups. He's facing the past. I did see that Six of Cups, a person from the past. It's possible your person started like communicating like lovey-dovey type emotional communications with someone from their past, and then they started taking actions toward that with someone from their past. You intuitively knew about it. The tower came down. You're still having the hope that this can be reunited. There's definitely a breakup between the two of you, and I'm feeling strongly that there is a third person involved in this at this point. Yeah, these messages and this communication here is directly tied to this Nine of Wands Sagittarius energy of being walled off and defensive, you being hurt, and the walls coming up as a way to protect you. Knight of Pentacles, again, slowest moving knight in the deck. So either this is you wanting progress to happen faster than it is, or your walls are up because of what's happened, and if there's going to be progress, like from your perspective, it's going to be one step at a time. I'm not going to get in a big hurry here. Eight of Cups again, Pisces energy of detaching emotionally or physically, walking away. This is sometimes a person, this might not even be your energy. Even though you might be trying to emotionally detach from this because of the pain you're in, this can also be your person's energy showing up over on your side because it's affecting you. This can be that the grass is greener on the other side of the fence type of a thing here. Like where your person's like, maybe it is greener with this person from my past. Maybe I should just go check that out and see if it's better over there. A lot of times when someone does that, they have some uncertainty about it. They're not fully sure that it is going to be greener over there because, duh, the grass is greener where you water it and nurture it. Not on the other side of the fence, where you nurture it. So usually when somebody pulls this bullshit and they go to see if the grass is greener on the other side, they find out the hard way that it's not, so then they try to come back. It could also be that this is a pattern that they have of doing that. That could be this Ten of Wands heavy burden that I keep seeing here. You're burdened and weighed down by the fact that they do that. They go see if the grass is greener on the other side. They make advancements here. Messages and flirtiness and cause you heartbreak and sadness. It could be a pattern. It could be a cycle that they have that keeps repeating itself. This is now starting to scream at me again, this High Priestess. Like, this is what, you know something. Like, you don't know, but you know. And this is looking like this either caused it or this is actually dead and you know it. And a lot of times when our intuition and our gut feelings tell us something and it goes against what our conscious mind wants to hear, the conscious mind tries to shut that shit down. It's like, no, I don't want it to be that. I don't want to face that truth. I don't want that. So no, you can't be right. To clarify this Knight of Cups for you, Libra, I got the Hangman, the Moon, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Too many swords, too many swords. A lot of Pisces energy in this column too. A lot of it. This Knight of Cups can be Pisces energy. This Hanged Man is Pisces energy. The Moon is Pisces energy. The Ten of Cups is Pisces energy. Well, this Hanged Man is progress being halted. There is no forward movement. Either for you in the advancement of this connection, there's no forward movement. Things are stuck. Or it also could be there was forward movement all right somewhere else, and that's what got things stuck. I'm starting to feel like that could be the case here, because the Moon is not just fear, worry, and anxiety, because you can't see the path in front of you anymore, and you don't know if you're still on the right path, or did I make a wrong turn somewhere? I can't tell if I'm going the right direction to get what I want anymore. This can also be an energy of secrets being kept, like something being hidden in the dark from you. It's also laying directly next to the High Priestess. Whenever I have either one of these cards, by themselves, it could be there's something you don't quite know about. There's something hidden from you, something not yet revealed. When I have both of them, there's definitely some secret that was being kept, like 100% of the time. Now, this could be that things aren't moving forward for you. This could be you feel like no progress is happening. Like, remember I said when I saw that Knight of Pentacles, most people, like, it gets confused with the Hanged Man a lot because they feel almost identical to each other. Just a very nuanced difference to how they feel. But this could be you feeling like progress isn't happening, and the thing that you can't see is it actually is happening. It doesn't feel like that, though. It feels like there was a secret being kept from you, especially because I saw that Seven of Swords down here, you having fear and worry and anxiety and stress about potential sneaking around behind your back, lying, deception with someone from the past, a possible third party from the past, and that's the burden here. It could definitely be a pattern that your person has of doing that kind of shit. Next, we have the Ten of Cups, which again is more Pisces energy. Most people's goal in love and emotions, the happy fairy tale ending, the happy fairy tale love connection, where we're all combined together, fully in love, fully happy. That card is laying directly next to death. So it's almost like there was a death to your 10 of Cups, a death to the ideal of that, you know, like the belief that this was actually the one for me, that this was my happy ever after. There's like a death to that, and that is like a very hard thing to get through here. And at least a piece of you doesn't want to let go. A piece of you has the hope it can be healed, that it can be put back together, that it can be like recombined, that we can be reunited. I don't know for sure if your person was cheating on you and you just intuitively knew it and that led to the breakup, or if they just broke up with you and the real reason that happened was because they were cheating on you and advancing somewhere else. I'm not sure. What I'm sure of is that there's no forward movement. There was definitely something being hidden from you related to advancing a connection. Ultimately, whatever that was is what put the death to the connection that you're in here. Probably shattered your belief system about this being the 10 of Cups. Next, we have the Queen of Swords, Libra Energy. This is somebody you don't mess with. This is she who knows the truth. She holds her hand out like that because she's fair. She'll at least have the conversation with you. She's offering to let someone speak their truth here. The problem is she already knows the truth. So the truth they speak to her had better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use that sword to cut their head off. This is about speaking the truth on something, having that conversation. It's also about cutting off the things and the people that aren't in your best interest anymore, that don't serve you and that aren't good for you. It's cutting that shit off. This is feeling like, hey, I thought it was this, and now some shit's been revealed to me, and there's a big transformation here. No, this ain't that. This is not that. Again, the overall, the shared energy affecting you and your person is that period of time where you're reflecting on this situation and this relationship, trying to decide, is this worth continuing to invest all my time, effort, and energy in, or should I cut this off, cut my losses here? That's what this is looking like. You're starting to lean in that direction, even though there is a piece of you that wants to hold on. I also think there's a piece of you that's like, whoa, dude, enough's enough. I'm putting some boundaries in place. This shit is not going to fly with me. You have a pattern of breaking my heart. You keep doing that little bullshit over and over and over again. And yes, I love you, and yes, a piece of me wants to hold on to you, but at the same time, it's like, how much bullshit do you really expect me to continue taking? Final card here to clarify this Knight of Cups, this actions toward love and emotions. I've got the Seven of Swords again. Aquarius energy, lying, cheating, stealing, deception, sneaking around behind your back, trying to get away with something that they shouldn't be trying to get away with, which is actions toward love and emotions. It's communications about love and emotions. Flirtiness, romantic offers and gestures, advancing something somewhere. That's what led to the breakup here. Now, this is also an energy of self-preservation for you. As in, like, dude, I am so sick and tired of being hurt. I am so sick and tired of having to put my walls up and protect myself from your stupid little pattern that you have of hurting me over and over and over again, because you're just so damn concerned with getting what you want that you don't care what happens to me. I'm tired of trying to hold on to this and expecting it to move when it doesn't move. You keep walking away. You're not emotionally invested in me. Why shouldn't I just detach? I'm sick and damn tired of the burden here. And I'm thinking about picking a new path to go down, because there's somebody out there that actually will love me. And it looks like you're just this cold, calculated, I'm going to get what's best for me at all costs, and I don't give a fuck about you. That's what it looks like. It looks like you're just taking risks anytime you feel like it. And then there's me trying to figure out how to blend this all back together and how to fix it, how to end the cycle that you keep repeating of all this bullshit and get it to a spot where we can actually move forward successfully here. And I'm sick and tired of the confusion of that. I'm sick and tired of all the bullshit from that. I'm sick and tired of trying to figure that out on your behalf, because it's like, you don't care. This is like you being done with that bullshit, trying to not be hurt anymore, trying to not have to put these freaking walls up anymore. And this is also you deciding to walk the fuck away with these 5 swords, this painful situation that you keep getting handed, leaving it behind. Whew. Sorry, that came out. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the frustration here. I'm feeling the pain here. It's the hard part about what I do. I know it looks like I just shuffle cards, but I don't. I feel shit, and it sucks sometimes. That's your energy here for May 22 in this connection, Libra. Let's take a look at your asshole person's energy here, because their energy, we got the 4 of coins, 4 of pentacles, which is first card out in the shared energy, the world, and the 5 of swords. Seen all these cards already. 4 of pentacles, Capricorn energy, holding on tight to something, not wanting to let go of it. I'm wondering if, yes, there's probably a piece of them that doesn't want to lose you. A piece of them wants to put this back together with you, wants to be reunited with you. Yes, there's a break. They're trying to figure out how to get reunited with you, how to reconcile this and blend it all back together. They're probably good and worried now because of what they did here, that that's not going to happen. They're probably stressing out about it. Now, it's also entirely possible that we've got this energy of them holding on tightly to this 3rd cup of love, to this person from their past they were sneaking around with, this 3rd party here, the one that keeps being a burden. It could be either of those 2 things. So I'm going to clarify this. Tell me more about this 4 of coins for Libra's person, please. Why is the 4 of coins here for Libra's person? Yeah, you kind of did, buddy. Bottom of the deck, 6 of swords. Aquarius energy. Moving forward into calmer waters, leaving the rough, choppy waters of the past behind them. Moving forward toward what it is that they want. Again, at its core, this is about moving away from that 5 of swords that we saw on your side. It's also their last card. It's about moving away from that mentally and psychologically painful thing, leaving it in the past where it belongs and moving forward toward what they want. But this woman and child in swords tell me that they're carrying some burdens forward with them. They could be carrying lessons forward with them, although I don't think they are. I've got this cycle that keeps repeating here of them causing heartbreak because they're out to get what they want. It doesn't matter the cost. And I think this whole 4 of Pentacles energy that I'm clarifying now for them is greediness. It's selfishness. It's me, 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 me. I want what I want and what's best for me. And that's all that matters. They could be leaving some bullshit behind and moving forward toward what they want with the lessons to make it so that they can manifest what they want. But I don't feel that. I've got 3 cards here. The Wheel of Fortune, the World, and the World that tell me they're on a cycle that they're just repeating. I saw that same thing toward the end of your energy, that this is just a repeating damn cycle for them. I think they have created the bed that they have to lay in now. This is the manifesting the situation through their thoughts, through their actions. They have created the world around them right now. The Lovers, they have a powerful love connection with you. But a long time ago, before this card was called the Lovers, it was called the Choice, which represents a choice in a powerful love connection like this. It can also represent a choice between lovers. I've seen the story repeatedly of moving forward with love offers. 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords twice. This person has a pattern of like they're never happy with what they have. The 4 of Cups is Cancer energy of emotional discontentment. Not being happy with what they have and then daydreaming about this other cup, this other thing that they believe would lead them to their happiness. This could be a case where they're not happy with what they have now because you guys are clearly on a breakup and they keep daydreaming about that cup, like filling the cup back up, being able to be reunited and celebrate. This could also be telling me that this person's greedy and stingy and self-centered. And the reason they're thinking about you right now is because they're missing a cup. They don't have what they want right now. They want everything. Me, 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 me. And they don't have you right now. So now that's why they want you. It's like the kid, like the 3-year-old kid when you like, hey, you see this chocolate chip cookie right here? You can't have it. What do they want now? They want the damn chocolate chip cookie because you just told them they can't have it. That's what your person feels like to me. This also feels like when they get with someone, like they get into what seems to be a powerful relationship like they were in with you, something happens and this isn't really what I want now. I want this other thing. And then they get sidetracked with that. That's their pattern. Now that your person is probably, if not with someone new, like bordering on being with someone new, that ain't really all it's cracked up to be either. They're in that 8 of Pentacles. Maybe I should just try to come back because this isn't cutting it either. I don't like this person. Yeah, now they're thinking about you. Now they're wanting you. Now they're seeing you as sexy and vivacious and they have all this desire for you. Why? Because they don't have you anymore. Not because it's real, but because this person wants what they want and that's all they care about. And then once they get what they want, they don't want it anymore. Screw that. Clarifying this 4 of Pentacles, greedy, selfish energy, I've got the 10 of Swords, the Hierophant again, the 8 of Pentacles, and the World. 10 of Swords, Gemini energy. This is a swift, painful ending to something. This is sometimes an ending they didn't see coming. Maybe it's an ending you didn't see coming. This is sometimes an ending in betrayal, hence the swords being in their back. No matter how you slice this, this is an ending, and it's a fast one. Your person doesn't want to let go. There has definitely been an ending to the commitment. Again, this is the first card in your energy. See, a person's first card in their energy is always the most important for them. For you, the most important element to you is commitment. For your person, the most important element for them is greed and getting what I want and keeping what I have. Now that the commitment has been brought to an end, now they want it. Now that they can't have the commitment, they want it. Now they want to put the work in on it. This is Virgo energy of work, putting in the work, the effort, the energy, the time, or being willing to do that because of the World. This is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. This is the final card in the Major Arcana. It represents completions of cycles and at the same time the beginning of a new cycle. In this case, it could very easily be the completion of one cycle and going back to the beginning of the same damn cycle. It's like failing 3rd grade and now you get to repeat 3rd grade because you didn't learn all the lessons. That's what your person feels like. It's like they got some lessons they're supposed to learn and they aren't learning the lessons. They keep manifesting the same bullshit situation, the same choices over and over and over again. So they end the cycle and, oh, well, I thought I didn't want you. I thought I wanted this other person. And now that I have them, well, now I'm going to do this over with you again. Again, next card for them, central to their energy, is the World. Ending of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. Or in their case, it's like they ended the cycle and now they're starting the same damn cycle over again. That's what it feels like. Tell me about the World, please. Why is that here for this person? You don't say. Yeah, of course. Bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles. Slowest moving knight in the deck. Very slow forward movement. Frustrating as hell type of an energy. Your person is frustrating as hell. I can feel it. I feel like sweat is beating up on my forehead. This is... They're wanting something and they're wanting it now and they're not getting it now. And it's like, well, this is not how it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to get what I want. And they're not getting what they want. Oh, the Knight of, or Page of Cups is news, messages, communications of love and emotions. They're definitely repeating the cycle. Now that this is ended and they don't have what they want, and it's like, this is mine, but I don't have it and this is all bullshit. They want it now and they're not getting it now. So now I'm going to be lovey-dovey when I communicate with you. Now I'm going to be all emotional when I communicate. I'm going to express my feelings. I'm going to apologize to you. Yeah, because I know your walls are up and I hurt you. And this is the same damn pattern that they run every time. They've hurt you before, and then they apologize and make it all better, and then they do it again, and then they apologize and make it all better. And they don't get better at being a better person. They don't get better at treating you better. They just get better at their bullshit stories that they tell. I know someone like this. My brother is actually like this, and I use the term brother very loosely in his case, but this definitely reminded me of his type of an energy here. Yeah, they're trying to get past your wall so they can blend this back together and reconcile the situation. See, this affects both of you as well, this Three of Cups. I feel like there was a third party, for sure. 3 cups of love here. I also feel like there's a piece of you that wants to reconcile this, but you want to reconcile this. You want to be reunited because you actually love this person. You actually want commitment with this person, and you want to do things the right way. They want to be reunited and celebrate because they don't have what they used to have. Like, they're greedy and stingy, and it's all me, 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 and mine, and something is ended. Now they don't have one of the things that belong to them, and that's what they're interested in. They don't want to reunite because of love and emotions and how they feel about you. They want to reunite for their own selfish best interests. Yeah, see? Completely emotionally detached. King of Swords. This is an emotionally detached decision maker. This is someone who doesn't consult their emotions or their intuition when they make their decisions. They're cold and calculated, and it's all about me. Now, also, in this reading, I have not seen the King and Queen of the same suit. No King and Queen of Cups together, no King and Queen of Wands or Pentacles together, but I do have the Queen of Swords on your side, Libra, and I've got them twice now as being the King of Swords. Every suit except this one is like King and Queen is a power couple. It's counterparts. It's 2 cards that are supposed to be together, and that's 2 people that are supposed to be together. With this suit, it's 2 people that used to be together. I've got 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards. I've got a bunch of cards out here telling me that you are no longer together. Yeah, there's that King of Cups right behind this. This person comes in as a frickin' page. Page of Cups. They're not the King of Cups. What they are instead is the King of Swords. They're not in touch with their emotions. I just got goosebumps so bad down the left side of my face. This is who you're looking for, Libra. And it ain't this person. They're this. And they are also blocking you from getting that. That is what the Death card is telling you. There is something new trying to come in for you that is for you. And that new blessing can't fit because you got this douchebag taking up the spot that that new awesome person is supposed to fit into. Anyway, to clarify this world for your person here, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle, that's the last card of the major arcana. It's the ending and at the same time the new beginning. Well, first clarifier, the Fool, the beginning of the major arcana. 2 of Wands, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. Here's something that's important to note too. In a love reading, I want to see a bunch of cups, love and emotions. I'm okay with having some wands for passion and desire and attraction. That's fine. I'm cool with having some pentacles so for some stability. What I don't want is a bunch of swords. I've got too many swords on your person's side. I got a sword in the shared energy. I've got a bunch of swords on your side. What I don't see a single damn card of on their energy so far, not one cup, not one. And here in this column clarifying the world, the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, the very first card is the Fool. This is risk-taking behavior, taking risks outside the connection. That's directly next to the 10 of Swords, the betrayal, the ending in betrayal, the ending you didn't see coming, the swift, painful ending to this commitment. and to them being able to hold on to what they want. They ended the cycle with you by starting a brand new cycle of being foolish and taking risks where they shouldn't have. That's why I'm telling you, that's their pattern. That's their pattern. This is not the first time they've done this to you. Next, we have the Two of Wands. Now, these next three cards are wands. Wands represent passion and desire. This wand is the phallic symbol of the tarot deck. It represents the male phallus, using it to be intimate, sexual energy, sex. 3 wands cards in a row, taking risks that ended things in betrayal. 2 of Wands. This is a decision point for them. Which of these two things do I desire the most? Which of them gets me what I want? Which path do I go down? Which path do I leave behind? And the choice they had here is very clear. Right above them is taking risks outside of the connection, and right beside them is the commitment that they were already in with you. And guess which path they chose? The wand. This is new beginning and passion and desire. This, again, represents the phallus. It's the ding-a-ling of the tarot deck, for lack of a better term. This person's wand stood up. It pointed in a certain direction, and they just can't do nothing but follow it. This Emperor energy feels like somebody who's like puts up the front of being in control, but in reality, I don't think they are in control of themselves. I think they think with the wrong head, if you know what I mean. Queen of Wands, someone they have a lot of passion and desire for, someone they see sexy and vivacious. This is Aries or Leo energy, could be Sagittarius energy. It's so weird. It's the last clarifier for the world, and laying directly next to it is the other world card from the other deck. So this person, this feels like a cycle they're repeating with someone from their past. They were sneaking around behind your back with this person, is what it feels like. That was the third party. That was the third party that they didn't let go of. Someone from their past. They're repeating a cycle with that again, trying to get what they want that way again. Final card for your person here in May 2022, Libra, is that 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy. Again, 5s are conflict. This is a fight, a breakup. This is bitter words being spoken, words being used like weapons. It's someone with a winning at all cost mentality. Like, I'm going to get what I want and what's best for me. And if you get hurt in the process, Libra, well, tough shit for you. I'm doing what I want. Doesn't matter what you say about it. I'm going to do it anyway. At its core, this is a mentally and psychologically painful situation or event. Tell me about this 5 of Swords for Libra's person here in May 2022, please. Dual meaning already, I can feel it. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. Again, the Master Manifester. This is someone who has the tools and abilities to manifest what their will desires. They create the world around them through their thoughts and their actions. They created this painful situation here. This is also someone who can be a manipulator. Like the Magician manipulates the energies around him to create what he wants. This can be someone who manipulates the situations and the people around him to get what he wants. This winning at all costs mentality. This Emperor type energy of, I'm going to get what I want. That's also a piece of them, is this Queen of Wands too. I know what I want. I'm going after it. I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm going to get what I want. Your person, their first card is a stingy, greedy, self-centered energy. I don't like them. I'm sorry, Libra. I don't. Normally, I keep my feelings out of the readings, but this one, I'm just having a hard damn time doing that. 6 of Swords, Libra energy. So they're trying to leave a painful situation behind that they created themselves. Again, this should be about moving forward, leaving this crap behind, in the past where it belongs and moving forward toward what they want, but they're still carrying burdens forward with them. They're not carrying lessons forward with them. That's why they keep repeating the cycle. They're like in the remedial karma class. They just don't learn the lesson and they stay on the karmic hamster wheel, just doing it over and over and over and over again. And I think that's kind of the choice spot that you're at here. Like, you got to figure out what to do here. You got to figure out, do I want to continue investing in this same repeating cycle with this person and never getting to the 10 of Pentacles that I want? Notice how many cards I have out. And the 10 of Pentacles has not once shown itself to me yet. Not once. This is not going to turn into what you want. They're repeating the same karmic hamster wheel, endless loop over and over again. Spinning their wheels, not getting anywhere. Because they keep making the same damn mistakes over and over again. And that's the choice point you're at now. Do you want to keep doing that with them? Or are you going to let this die and fall away so that some new blessings have room to fit in there for you? And I think you already intuitively have been told this. Like, your intuition, your gut feelings have already told you this. And it could just be a case that, I mean, shit, I'm human. I'm the same way. Sometimes there's stuff I don't want to hear. And I don't want that to be true. And I don't want to listen to that. So I don't. But I've learned the hard way, when my intuition tells me something, to listen to it. Yeah, clarifying this Five of Swords, this painful situation, this winning at all costs mentality. I got the Sun, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Now, these cards in and of themselves could be totally great energy. But they're not, because we're clarifying the Five of freaking Swords. It's not great energy. Nothing has been great about their energy the whole way through, and this is no different. The Sun is a Leo Major Arcana card. Normally, this is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. That is not what this person represents. Right next to it is the Fool, and right next to that is the Ten of Swords. This ain't happiness and joy. This is illumination. I've got the Moon over here on your side. In the same column as that, I have the sneaking around behind your back. There was a secret being kept. There was something hidden in the dark here about advancements in love offers. This is the sun being shined on that was hidden in the dark, being shined on the lovey-dovey communications, the expressing of feelings, the news and messages of love and emotions they were communicating to someone that wasn't you. That's what created this situation here. Where did the other card just go? What the heck did I just do with that other card? Really? Knock it off on the floor? You had another card over here. And I don't even remember. Oh, the Two of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This is a love connection between two people. So I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're connected, but it is a two. And in tarot, twos are about choices, decisions. There's a choice here. Laying directly next to this Two of Cups is the Two of Wands. Again, a decision point for your person. Do I choose love? Do I choose to follow my wand? This can also represent a choice between more than one person, and that's what was illuminated here. And when it comes down to it, just like I said, right above this choice point they're in, above them is the Fool, taking the risky behavior. Below them is the Wand and following the wand and not the heart. And next to the choice is the commitment. Do I choose the commitment, or do I choose what my wand is pointing at? And they clearly chose what their wand was pointing at and tried to hide it. And somehow it got exposed. And the lovey-dovey messages got exposed. So again, this definitely a jerk that you're dealing with here. Definitely selfish and self-centered. Again, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to convey the message and what I see and feel from it. And I totally feel that whatever piece of you is wanting to reconcile with them, I understand why that is. But I see the piece of them that's wanting to reconcile with you, and it has absolutely nothing to do with you. and it's entirely to do with their own selfish interests. Now, if you still have questions you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Libra love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.